If you can't explain how your business makes money in one sentence, you don't have a business. You have noise. And noise doesn't scale. Thousands of US founders are grinding, but still can't answer. What problem do you solve? Who pays you? How does money come back consistently? This isn't a branding issue. It's a model issue. So today, I'll help you build the sentence that changes everything. Your offer, your strategy, and your freedom. Let's fix the foundation, or stop pretending you're building one. Let's get honest. The reason most US businesses fail isn't laziness. It's the opposite. It's working 12-hour days, without a clear model. You're busy. You're exhausted. But what exactly are you building? You post content, tweak landing pages, build offers, jump on sales calls. Yet you still don't have a predictable way to turn strangers into paying customers. That's not a marketing issue. That's a clarity issue. Hustle looks productive. But without a foundation, it's just chaos in disguise. And the most dangerous part, you're getting just enough results to believe you're close, when in reality, you're running in circles. Here's the quiet killer of most American startups. They never define how money flows, who it flows from, and why it flows back again. It's not sexy. It's not viral. But it's the real reason some founders sleep at night, and others burn out by year 2. Let's fix that. Next, the sentence that makes your model real. Here's the brutal truth. If you can't explain how your business makes money in one sentence, you're not ready to scale. You're not even ready to sell. Because business isn't about building websites. It's not about having a nice logo, a podcast, or a viral post. It's about value flowing in and money flowing back, with clarity. So let me give you the sentence that reshaped my entire approach. Ready? This business makes money by doing what, for, who, through how. That's it. Simple. Yes. But most founders can't answer it without rambling. They say, well, I kinda help people with, mindset, and maybe some coaching, but also content. No. Try this. This business makes money by helping freelance designers get $5,000 clients through pitch audits and sales training. Boom. One breath. No confusion. Your business isn't real until you can say it that clearly. When you write that sentence, everything changes. You know who to market to, what to say, what to charge, and what to ignore. It kills distraction. It forces precision. And it's the first real test of whether what you're building is actually a business. So now, it's your turn. Grab a pen. Fill in the blanks. Because what you write next determines what you build next. Think Glossier won because they made better makeup? Think again. They won because they had a business model sentence that cut like a knife. We make beauty products for millennial women, sold direct through content and community. That's it. Not, we empower beauty, or, we're redefining skincare. Not vague branding fluff. Crystal clear positioning plus clear monetization path. And they didn't waste time on mass retail. They skipped Sephora. They skipped Ulta. They built their own distribution engine, content first, DTC, direct to consumer, community led. Instead of shelf space, they own screen space. Let's break it down. Who? Millennial women obsessed with skincare, minimalism, and brand identity. What? Affordable, aesthetic, skin-first products. How? DTC e-commerce, powered by user-submitted content and micro-influencer word of mouth. Why did it work? The niche was underserved. The brand felt personal. The channel gave them margin control. By the time Glossier hit $100 million per year, they weren't just selling makeup. They were selling identity. And their business model made it frictionless to scale. Now ask yourself, are you trying to be on every channel for everyone? Or are you doing what Glossier did? Laser focus. One buyer. One pain point. One channel you own, not rent. Because when your business model is simple, the execution becomes unstoppable. So before you add more offers, more platforms, or more complexity, try writing one line that's as clear as Glossier's. That's the real flex. You don't need more ideas. You need sharper definitions. Because if your business model is fuzzy, your actions will be, too. And in today's economy, fuzzy doesn't fundraise, sell, or scale. So here's what you need to define now, if you're serious about making money in the US market. 1. Your value proposition. What pain are you solving? Not what you're passionate about. Not what sounds cool. What problem are you solving that's painful, specific, and urgent? Bad. We help people feel better. Good. We help new dads lose 15 pounds in 90 days, without giving up beer. Would someone pay me now to remove this pain? If not, it's a wish, not a business. 2. Your ideal customer. Who will pay today? Don't sell to everyone who might need this. Sell to the person already looking for it. Bad. Anyone who wants to grow their business. Good. Six-figure coaches struggling to close high-ticket leads. You're not guessing. You're targeting. If your product helps real estate agents, and you're running Facebook ads to 25-year-old gamers, you're not testing, you're burning cash. 3. Your revenue engine. How do you make money? Every business falls into one of three models. Transactional, one-time payments, e.g., Shopify store, freelance services. Recurring, subscriptions, retainers, e.g., SaaS, coaching. Back-end heavy, cheap front-end, profits on upsells, e.g., courses, events. Don't confuse your offer with your engine. The best offers match the best monetization path for your market. Example, if your customer acquisition is expensive, you need a recurring model to survive, or very high-ticket backends. 4. Your distribution channel. How will you reach people? Will you sell online, local, inside events, through cold DMs, SEO, TikTok, partnerships? This isn't a be everywhere game. It's about finding the one channel you can dominate. Glossier didn't chase Walmart or Amazon. They built community on Instagram and scaled from there. The question isn't, how do I reach everyone? It's, where do my buyers already hang out, and how do I own that space? 5. Your one-line model. Does it all fit together? Time to test the truth. Can you say this clearly, without pause? This business makes money by understanding through. If not, you don't have a business model. You have a hobby, a hope, or a side hustle in disguise. The deeper truth. You don't rise to the level of your vision. You fall to the clarity of your model. This isn't optional. It's foundational. So stop polishing your logo. Stop tweaking fonts. Stop pretending your funnel will fix a model you haven't defined. Because until this part is clear, everything else is noise. If your business model isn't making money, in 60 days or less, something is broken. Not in theory. In the real world. And if you wait 6 months to find that out, you're not being brave. You're being blind. So here's what to do right now, before you waste another week planning a business that doesn't work. Week 1 to 2. Clarity sprints. Write your one-sentence model. We make money by understanding through. Run 3 interviews with potential buyers. Ask, would you pay for this? What's missing? What's confusing? If they hesitate, your idea still lives in your head, not their wallet. Week 3 to 4. Offer testing in public. Build a $0 offer landing page with your value prop. Use Card, ConvertKit, or Notion. No tech excuses. Run small traffic. 10 warm DMs. 1 Reddit/Twitter post. $50 cold ads, if possible. Measure signal, not scale. Do people click? Ask questions. Opt in. This is the truth test. Not your Google Doc. Week 5 to 8. Monetize or pivot. Pre-sell the offer, even if it's not ready. Book 3 beta users at a discount. If nobody buys after 20 conversations or 200 visitors, pause. Don't scale noise. Don't polish fog. Pivot based on real feedback, not internal hype. In the US market, time is more expensive than tools. So if you're not getting traction in 60 days, don't wait for failure. Build faster. Learn earlier. Adjust sharper. If your business still depends on you for everything in year 2, you don't have a company. You have a personal prison with a landing page. And here's the truth no one wants to admit. Scaling isn't about speed. It's about systems. So if you want to build something that lasts, this is the next move. Step 1. Systemize before you hire. Before you think about adding team members, write out how the business runs, on paper, in Notion, wherever. How do leads come in? What triggers fulfillment? What happens after payment? What happens when it breaks? If it's all in your head, you'll trap every hire in chaos. Step 2. Turn offers into engines. Don't build 12 offers. Build one engine that repeats. Example: a $1,500 offer that takes 7 hours to fulfill. That can be run 10 times/month with one contractor. That leads to a $5,000 back-end offer 30% of the time. That's scalable. That's math-backed. That's freedom. Step 3. Track what actually moves the needle. You don't need 27 KPIs. You need 3 that predict growth. Lead velocity. Are we getting enough qualified leads? Conversion rate. Are people saying yes to the offer? Fulfillment margin. Can we deliver without burning out? When those 3 grow in sync, you're building something that breathes. Most founders chase more. The smart ones build better. Here's a brutal truth most founders avoid. Activity is not progress. Being busy is not the same as building a business. So if you want to know whether this is working, not just moving, you need to track the right signals. Forget vanity. Forget vibes. You need clarity. 1. Qualified leads per week. Not followers. Not likes. How many people asked about working with you this week? Benchmark. If you're under 5/week, you have a traffic problem. Over 20. You've got a system to protect and scale. 2. Conversion rate per offer. Are people saying yes? Or are you just pitching? Under 10%? You need a sharper offer. 20 to 30%? You're aligned with real pain. Over 40%? Raise your price or hire help. 3. Delivery margin per sale. For every $1,000 you make, how much effort does it take to deliver? If fulfillment eats your week, you don't have a margin issue. You have a life issue. Healthy solo businesses run on 60 to 70% delivery margin. If you're under 30%, stop scaling and restructure now. Here's the real test. If you stopped hustling tomorrow, would your metrics collapse? If yes, you're not scaling. You're sprinting toward burnout. If you've made it this far, good. But knowledge doesn't build businesses. Action does. And now you have a choice. You can close this tab, scroll to something easier, and tell yourself you'll figure it out later. Or, you can do what 90% of founders never do. Commit to clarity. Commit to cash flow. Commit to a model that works. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. If your business can't survive the first step, it won't survive the next 9. This is where most founders stall, right at the start. They skip the model. They chase marketing. They pretend it's just not their thing, and burn 12 months scaling confusion. Not you. You've seen the blueprint. You've seen the benchmarks. Now it's time to build your model, or admit you're not serious yet. Your next move. 1. Download the US Founder Starter Kit, link below. Get the business model canvas, cash flow tracker, and example templates to start building today. 2. Watch video 3. Build a structure that runs without you. Because even the best business model dies in the hands of a disorganized operator. We're done with fluff. You want a business that breathes, not one that burns you out? Let's get it built. Hit subscribe, drop a comment if this hit home, and share it with one founder who needs to hear it. We're just getting started.